man. That's why when they speak about it, they speak negatively of that time. Okay? That was a time when they were the serfs. They were in a low level. Okay? You think that person who calls herself the queen is the actual descendants of royalty, man? Give me a break, man. All right? We get Job 9:24, man. This is Job 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Alright, so the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. Alright? And then what does he do? He covers the faces of the judges. Who is the judge? Who are the judges in the planet Earth, man? The Israelites. Okay? So what he did was something called iconoclasm, man. He destroyed our images and put up his own image, man. Alright? And that was part of what? The deception, man. Okay? Because that's what the Edomites were created for. They were created to deceive the planet, man. Alright? They weren't created to bring righteousness and peace, man. Alright? They were created to deceive, man. When you understand that that's what he came for, then you understand what he's doing on the planet. You understand why he's setting up he has propaganda. He does these false flag attacks. Okay? You understand that? Okay? There wouldn't be so much conspiracy theories, right? If this man wasn't about lies, man. All right? And falsehood. All right? The reason why there's so much so-called conspiracy theories is because they're true. Most of them are true. A lot of them are true. All right? Because this man is about falsehood. He's about lies. He's about deception. Okay? Let me get Revelations 20, man. This is Revelations 20. Let's start at verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. And that's talking about the Edomites, man. All right? Going back to the garden, it wasn't an actual snake or a serpent that spoke to Eve. It was a man with those type of characteristics. Okay? That's why it said there should be enmity between thy seed and the woman's seed. Okay? Which is talking about Cain and Abel, man. All right? And in this time, it's talking about Jacob and Esau. Those two spirits coming back. Okay? And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more. All right? So that's what Esau does when he comes into power, man. He deceives the nations. All right? He pushes out lies. All right? That's why you don't know that before the Renaissance period, so-called black people were ruling the earth, man. They were ruling Europe, okay? The knights in shining armor, man. When you go to the movies that they make, most of those movies, like the old time, like the Crusades and stuff like that, that's supposed to be so-called Negroes playing those parts, man. All right? It's supposed to be Denzel Washington and, you know, and Idris Elba playing most of those parts. Because they've whitewashed history, man. That's where you get the word whitewash from, man. All right? They've taken those images, those dark images that are in Europe, that are still in Europe. You go to those museums in Russia and Ukraine and stuff. They have a bunch of black people with crowns on their heads. All right? In Italy, you have a lot of those things going on. But where do those images come from, man? Why are those images there? The reason is because they couldn't destroy all of the images, all right? They couldn't destroy all of the images, so the most they can do is whitewash most of them, all right, or a lot of them, and show you on TV that's what it was, okay? But most of those, you go to Europe, man, you're gonna see in those museums a lot of those the so-called black art, man, all right? Going back to the Byzantine Empire, the Dark Ages, okay? Because we were ruling that time, man. All right? All right? It wasn't the Edomites like how they were everybody, right? They were the Egyptians, they were the They were the Babylonians, the Persians, everyone. They were everybody in history, according to them. Right? But these lies are being broken up, man. This witchcraft that they put on the people is being destroyed, and we're bringing the truth, man. Okay? And they don't like that. When you put on the lights, cockroaches run, man. All right? Let me read verse 3 again, man. This is Revelations 20 and verse 3. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. And this is that little season that these Edomites are ruling, man. Okay? Because it's not a long time. 500 years, that's not a long time. All right? But this little season is up now. The time is up. The clock is. You got the last grains on the hourglass, man. All right, you eat. Your society is finished now, man. All right.
Yeah, definitely. I should definitely even try the little taco place next downstairs.
Get Lamentations 4:22, man. Y'all can always find Lamentations. Sometimes simple. This is Lamentations 4 verse 22. Right? Matter of fact, I'll start at 21. Right? Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall be passed through unto thee. Alright? That's talking about the Edomites. Alright? So-called white people. He's telling them to rejoice, alright, and be glad, alright? Because right now you're in rulership. Okay? But he's saying that the cup shall be passed through unto thee, which is what? The cup of affliction. Alright? That same cup that we drank, you're going to drink that double. Okay? Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no longer carry thee away into captivity. Alright? Because we went into captivity, what? In the transatlantic slave trade. That was the last captivity. Alright? But he said he ain't going to carry us no more into captivity. Okay? He said now it's their turn. Now it's the Edomites' turn. That's what he's saying. Okay? the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit the iniquity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right, so that's what he's doing now. He's discovering the sins of these so-called white people, man. All right, which is Edomites according to the Bible. All right, that's why they're being exposed. That's why they're taking down their statues, man. All right, because people are starting to realize, listen, man, your history is wicked, man. All right, what you've done on the planet Earth has not brought any benefit, man. It's only brought destruction, man. Okay, that's it, man. All right, all this so-called knowledge, and what the 1/3 of the water is polluted, man. You have to go to the store and get GMO foods, man. You can't even find organic foods now, man. All right, that's because this devil is moving, man. All right, and when these people are gonna realize that, man, they're realizing it now. All right, but he doesn't like to be called out. But when he does it, it's okay, right? When they were killing the South Africans, right, and committing apartheid, nobody was crying and saying, "Oh, that's not right that what you're doing to the South Africans in their own land." All right, but now it's happening to him. He's getting killed, right? People are happy about that. Now we gotta cry for these crackers, these so-called white people, man. We ain't gonna cry for you devils, man. All right. You devils are going into slavery, and that's according to the Bible, man. All right? And nobody's going to shed a tear for you. Nobody's going to be sad about it, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let me read that again, man. Starting from the top. This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.